I'd been in prison for close to 5 years when my husband Chad picks me up at a prison camp in California and brings me back to a halfway house in Utah. So I get to the halfway house and everything's just overwhelming to me. I haven't used a phone for years. I need to find a job and I need to get my driver's license because my driver's license is expired, right? So going to the DMV is scary. And there are people at the halfway house that literally owe thousands of dollars in fines. Think about this. If you've been locked up for 20 years and you go to get your driver's license, that's overwhelming. But a lot of the girls, while they're locked up, they have these fines that are accruing. And so when they get out, they have to pay their fines to go get their driver's license, which is another big nightmare. For me, I didn't have fines. So I finally go to the DMV and I get my driver's license. But before that, my sweet dad, my dad's like in his 70s, he would come pick me up in the morning to take me to my job. And it's hard to even find a job when you get out, but I found a job as a photographer and I'm doing school pictures of kids. So my dad would come pick me up and drive me sometimes 45 minutes in the morning to go take pictures and then pick me up and bring me back. And he's like, look, Portia, you've got to get your license and I'll get you a car. You can use one of my cars. My dad has this older BMW that he wants to bring to the halfway house. And I'm like, there's no way I'm letting him do that because most of the people in prison don't even have any money to get a car. And I'm embarrassed. I'm like, I'm not driving a BMW, Dad. So he says, let me go find an older car. So he finds this old Nissan Altima. I think he paid like $700 for it. And it had a giant bullet hole in the side, in the driver's side door. So when he drops it off, there's just endless stories about the bullet hole. Like, how did your dad get that car? I said, oh man, my dad's an OG. He was driving. Somebody started shooting at him and he shot right through the door. I drove that bullet hole car for probably 2 years and got so, like, you can't even believe the stories that went with the bullet hole car. So that was a little bit of my first introduction back into society after spending 5 years in federal prison.